Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we finished up the Neem Ruins and got ourselves the final crest. This time we are back in the Fort of Regrets because with the hieroglyphics we can now finish up this side quest. However, you just heard me say it. The final crest. You can see that I could have done that a while ago. Why didn't I? At least I think we could have. Well, this is the one that's in my notes to work on right now. I don't know why I didn't do the other one earlier. But anyway, Astaroth goes up there. And we got you. And you. Baal. Asmodeus. And finally, Amon. These ones, Evil Crest has been unlocked on Astaroth, so now Astaroth has both the Evil Crest and Holy Crest. Basically, each of them is going to get their opposite or their opposing elemental crest. So you now have two different crest spells on each of your characters that happen to have one of these equipped. So that's nice. I'm going to go try and figure out why I didn't do this earlier. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I've placed all except for the final one here. I'm just going to go over where each of them was on the list there. You can take notice of them, put them wherever you want. This is the correct order. Give a quick second if you need to pause on each of them to try and figure it out, or just use a walkthrough. But that is the entire list. And with that, we could have done this basically when we started doing the side quest. The Queen's Garden, when we went back there and fought Tamakos, that's when we could have finished this. I don't know why I forgot to write it down, but I forgot to write it down in my notes. And what this does is it adds a number of arc spells as well as gathering to some other crests. Raise Up, Resurrection, Cure All, some edge ones that I don't care about. But yeah, mainly we get more Entrance, more arc spells, and with that, we have completed every last one of them, and we have unlocked Solomon's Key. You hear a voice. You who would solve my enigma, you who would have my power, be guided by my attendant and dare to enter my presence. I rule the world of the spirits. I am King Solomon. Solomon's Key has been finished. Solomon's trials have been finished. The only thing that remains is King Solomon himself. Now, real quick, I wanted to take a quick look at one of these crests. And there we go. This is what I was hoping to have had access to for a while now, because gathering on a level 4 crest is a hell of a lot better than gathering on a level 13 or 16 or 20 or whatever the hell the other ones are. But yeah, they give you access to this and I just forgot to get it. Basically, you have this for all of the side quests if you want to, and I forgot. Well, what can you do? But yeah, we now have access to that, and as you can see, each of these crests has access to both elemental crests, which is nice. What else do we got? Something like this, yeah. So I think it's a number of the 11 level 11 crests that give us access to, yeah, additional Arc Surge, Arc Shield, Arc Rage, Mirage, Barrier, Gale. And yeah, some of them probably have more things than they did before. I can't remember which all were in there, but basically it just makes our arc spells cheaper because I'm not going to spread them out onto other characters. With that being said, let's get back to the progress at hand here and finish this. Your memory is back. What do you mean, see? Professor Mancini? Mancini? Is that supposed to be Italian? I have Italian in my background, but I don't speak the language at all. I died while investigating these ruins. I have to know everything about them before I can rest and be. Yeah, of course you do. We don't know anything about investigating ruins. Somewhere in the world, I hear there's a mysterious stone tablet called hieroglyphics. Here the tablet tells of all the mysteries of all the ruins on Earth. So we find it, we bring it back to you. Okay, Professor, we found it. Yeah, we literally haven't moved. It's a little chip, though. This hieroglyphics tablet thingy, it actually exists. Good thing I asked, just in case. You son of a bitch. Get down to reading it. Yeah, you figure out all your stuff? Yeah, if you remember when we went to the beach and we spoke with the other professor, Professor Stein, who's probably still working on D-Mail at this point, but yeah, he had mentioned something about a weapon that could destroy the entire world. Tablet says it's on the beach in Canes. Why would it know that? Thought it was supposed to help you identify an alien language. Not too happy about it, but yes, it looks like it. By the way, what year is it now? 1915. This is the year the weapon is supposed to go off. Of course it is. I'm already dead. But you guys are gonna die too, so you probably want to, work on this. Take it to Professor Stein right away. I'll meet you on the beach. Okay, we're back. The kids are here. But, where's Stein? This is new. Yes, more Joachim. What a cool looking toy. Do you hear voices coming from inside? Was there voices that came inside his last weapon? Sounds like little people in there. Nice submarine. It's not a toy. Nope. Displacement 20,000 tons. Its wave engine with degenerate furnaces made unlimited travel. What the hell? Legendary submarine that brought star travel within the grasp of mankind. The Nautilus. Excuse you, Joachim? What the bloody hell are you talking about? This is his last weapon. Let him get it all out of his system. Yes. Fourth wall. You got the Nautilus. I can see it now, cruising briskly through the waters of men's dreams, leaving trails of happiness and aspirations in its wake. Well, thank you, Joachim. You made my day, buddy. So, want to get something to eat? It's just so par for the course at this point that no one even thinks about it. The Nautilus, his ultimate weapon, a legendary weapon from the stars. Timeless vessel that continues its journey through the sea of the stars. Gentleman's agreement. Prevents its powerful weapons from being used. Huh. Wonder what that means. Anyway, it's his ultimate weapon. Let's just give it to him there. Another cutscene? Oh. There it is. Stein, how's it going? What are y'all still doing in Canes? Certain man asked us to give you this. Something for me? Well, where'd you get it? We'll fill you in later. Man told us we really had to hurry. Could you just take a look at it? World is going to be destroyed. We must find that weapon, the Nautilus, as quickly as possible. We just picked it up on the beach. Yeah, we found it washed up on shore. Gotta destroy it immediately before it wipes out the entire planet. Don't worry, I gave the crew a nice little talking to. What? When the hell did you do that? Yeah. Like, we literally just got it. Do you really think it's safe now? We made a nice little agreement among gentlemen. Hence why it said so in the description. They gave me their word. No need to worry. So the world has been saved once again, thanks to Grand Papillon, or I guess rather the Great Question now. But yeah, Joachim saves the world without doing anything on screen. He is that frickin' good. Whole world owes you gratitude. Looks like all my research wasn't in vain after all. Yeah. Well, you don't have to hide it. He and I are just about the only ones who could read it. Okay. Give him a message for me. Yeah, I won this one. You owe me a beer. Fair play. It's fair play. Okay. Well, we're gonna head back to, well, yeah, we're back here. Of course we are. Let's give him his message here. Yeah, looks like we managed to stop the destruction of the world too. Just because Joachim happened to be with us. Thanks to me. Exactly. Yep, there's your little message there, buddy. Well, why couldn't you rest in peace? Was abandoning Stein that time to follow my own research. Well, shit. The Fort of Regrets. Important memories one more time before they go. I guess I'll be leaving now. Clear out if you guys want to get any further, right? You have a message? Nah, I'll apologize to him in person when he gets to heaven. I'll be waiting with a nice cold beer. Sounds great. That was the final person, which means the last door opens. We can finally be done with this quest. Doris. There you are at last, Karen. Shouldn't keep an old lady waiting, you know. Your grandmother. Now, if you remember way back when we first went to the Neem ruins, Karen thought she heard her grandmother when we were there, and I believe Yuri had to smack her or shake her in order to get her to, you know, focus on what, you know, the task at hand. Well, apparently that was leading to this. I'm not exactly sure why it was leading to this, but it was. You've forgotten your grandmother's face already. It's so sudden. You also now realize why this quest was Karen's, even though it really didn't have anything to do with her until now. You gotta stop blaming yourself for everything. One of your bad habits. My death and what happened to your family, that being her last name, the Koenigs? Koengs? I can't pronounce things. None of it was your fault. We were the ones that were powerless. Kinda glad it happened. Sorry that you don't have a home to go back to, though. Yeah, they kind of did that all off screen right at the start of the game. They didn't really talk a lot about it, but yeah. Joining the military when you didn't want to, fighting for the family name, wasting your precious youth. Hated to see you do all those things. You always had a brave smile, but I knew couldn't stand it. Now you're truly free. Never even realized how hard it was for you. So she just wanted to talk to her granddaughter one last time. Wanted to give you this. Hold on to it. Of course it's another, you know, reference. I believe this is also in one of Wagner's plays, was also a ship in Xenosaga. The Durandal, Grandpa's sword. Family is gone. Her name is gone. There's nothing holding you back. Start of your new free life as an independent woman. You'll need that sword to keep you safe. Nothing to cry about. Take good care of my granddaughter. She can get herself into trouble at times. Yeah. She's usually the one who takes care of us. Aw, isn't that sweet? Well, I'm not gonna lie. It's not entirely untrue. We've got the crazy old man who just wants to go drink. We have Yuri being an idiot. Joachim's an idiot. Karando is boring and has no agency. Blanca's a wolf who can't talk to humans. Who else we got left? Lucia has no bearing on this game at all. Yeah, it's pretty much just those two. They're holding the whole party together. That and everyone wants to stick around to see what Joachim's going to do next. Karen keeps us straight, you know? Aww. You have nice friends. Goodbye, Karen. I hope I don't see you for a long, long time. And the Durandal is indeed her ultimate weapon. That's the wrong character. We have unlocked the legendary Sword of Roland. Enhanced blade slices rock as though it were paper. There we go. With that being completed, there's one more thing we can do. One more little thing, anyway. And that last little thing is back in Wales. For some reason, you can't do this ahead of time, or at least I don't think you can. Let us return and talk to Roger one more time. Got a visit from an old friend yesterday. You don't mean that woman, do you? Yes, Margaret. We met her as well. She's hoping she'd find you here, she said. Very important mission at the moment. Stay just long enough for tea. Too bad she couldn't stay longer. She'll show up again. That's where you'll find Malkovich, of course. We've already found her, but take a look at this. What's this? Margaret forgot it. This is one of her outfits. Who could possibly lose wearing that? This outfit is great, but why would Margaret leave it behind? I get it. You swipe. Of course he did. He's a perv. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to see someone try it on? Oh boy. Never knew you were into playing dress up, Roger. Not me. Yeah. This outfit would look good on... She's being ogled. You can tell. What? Yeah, don't trust them, Karen. Shall we ask? Karen. I think you better calm down. A little gift for you. The dating outfit. What in the world is this? There's nothing to this outfit. Don't tell me you guys want me to wear this thing. It took me forever just to get used to what I'm wearing now. which is also, you know, a mini skirt and revealing top. Just want you to try it on just once. Yuri's sitting there, you two can just go to hell, couple of perverts. Nice. I would have wished they would have shown it, but considering the graphical limitations, I understand why they didn't. And they still get it across. Do you think we made her mad? She took it with her, though. We do indeed get another accessory, the dating outfit, left behind by Margaret. I'll go into what it says in a moment, but let's take a look at what Karen looks like. Oh my. Yeah, I have a feeling she's not going to be very well protected in that. Oh, this video game is dumb and I love it. The dating outfit, left behind by Margaret, made with the smallest amount of cloth possible. Shows too much skin to protect well, but sure can be distracting. Oddly enough, it works out. I was just watching an episode of Star Trek Enterprise. I was watching Discovery, and then I realized that there was reasons to watch a previous episode without spoiling anything. So I'm going back and I'm watching Enterprise because I never watched the full thing. There was an episode about Orion slave girls and pheromones. And that was the most recent episode I just watched. So that's just kind of ironic here. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, the dating outfit will change her battle sprite, just like the kimono for Anastasia or the wedding dress for Lucia. Not that I have any need of using those pieces of equipment because they don't help at all. But if you want to play dress up, the option is there. Long before, you know, Tales games came out with 7,000 different costume options for some reason. I don't get it. Like, I have so confused of this whole obsession with different costumes for characters. I want them to wear the costumes that they start with, play the story through, and then put the game down and play something else. That's just kind of how I am, but apparently everyone wants 16,000 different costumes because companies are making boatloads of money with it. As we went over at the start of the episode, seek the attendant. Let us go save, and I'll show you my setup. Okay, we're back. Now, my setup is pretty straightforward. There's probably two really decent ways of going about this. One of them is to use Yuri and spikes. The way I have it set up, I don't have to use Yuri, but I'm going to anyway. You can use spikes if you want, or because we have access to 3 crucifixes now, as long as we bring Karen along for the 4th one, we can equip everyone with protection against all status effects, which we kind of want for this, and we can get ready to go on in. Before doing that, I would recommend you finish off whatever seals you plan on using in the game. I will put on screen for the last time here who is getting which crests, or sorry, which seals, or which ones I gave throughout the course of the game. And yeah, after you've done that, like these ones are, even though I think it's like a 1 or a 2 frame window in order to hit the perfect, it's really not as hard as you would think it would be. As long as you just get used to the timing, and if you have save states, it's faster than reloading the, you know, the whole game. But either way, it's not like it's impossible. I usually get them within 2 or 3 attempts. So yeah. But even if you don't get perfects and you can't be bothered, you still get 2 for doing them in battle, as opposed to 1 point for doing them in the field here. So don't use them in the field, use them in battle. So yeah, 3 of any of these stat points for the perfect, 2 for a hit, 1 in the field. And then for this, it's top 3 in the field, 4 for a hit and 5 for a perfect. So yeah, we are almost done with the side quests. Been doing side quests for quite some time. The last thing left before we head to the final dungeon is confronting King Solomon. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.